Well, Carter, you mentioned the dirty jersey for
Yeah.
Antonio Anderson. Are you familiar with Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones?
Yes, I am.
Famous line there. Here's the 1-2. Foul tip into the seats right side. 1 and 2, it'll stay. Anakin Skywalker, or young Anakin Skywalker. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Yes. Antonio Anderson just experienced that.
Muddy one out there tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes the pitch. Fastball cranked into the air, straightaway center field. Too high up there, though. Espinoza takes 3 steps in, raises his hand, makes the catch for out number 2. Anderson stays put at second, and there's 2 gone for Nelly Taylor Jr. in the cleanup spot for the Red Sox with a runner on second base.
Yeah, Alcantara just got a little bit too far underneath that one. Easy play for Leonel Espinoza out in center. But again, Nelly Taylor, down to 228 now, but a very capable bat. Has hit the ball hard recently. We mentioned his hardest hit professional ball was back on Wednesday in a loss to the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Off the top of the wall it went.
Nelly Taylor, a switch hitter, batting lefty here against the righty arm of Bayo. Runner off a second, the first pitch. Fastball runs high, 1-0. Nelly Taylor, another guy, Carter. Hot stick as of late. Batting just 228, but has had some solid games so far in this series. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 gone. Scoreless ball game, bottom of 1. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 balls. No strikes for Nelly Taylor. Did go 0 for 4 in the 5-3 win the other day. It didn't appear yesterday for the Red Sox. Had the off night. But was actually better in the losses, the 2-0. This is down and out. 3 balls and no strikes. Had that big double in the 9th inning on Tuesday. Had a base hit in the 8th as well. Back-to-back innings where he tallied a knock for the Sox on Tuesday. And then had that RBI double in the 4th on Wednesday. The 3-0. Breaking ball off the plate. 4-pitch walk. Second one of the inning. And the Red Sox have runners on first and second with 2 gone. That's so bizarre. You've seen Bayo either get ahead with an 0-2 count or walk guys in 4 pitches.
Yeah, and you're going to see now the catcher Frank Hernandez come out and have a conversation with the right-hander. Riley Encarnacion now an opportunity. He's at 280. Still not a hit in this inning, as you alluded to, with the strikeout, 2 walks, and flyout. 1 swing here. Again, the Sox struck early yesterday, never really looked back. It could help Salem out big time here in this situation.
Here's the 280 twig of Fraley Encarnacion. First and second, 2 gone. The first pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 ball, no strikes for Encarnacion. Playing over at first base tonight, his first appearance there. Had a knock in the second yesterday. Came around to score on a fielder's choice in the first. 1-0 delivery. Fastball. Simmers. Plucks the outside corner in the count. 1-1. 91 off the right arm of Bayo. By the way, not to be confused with Brayan Bayo, the ace up in Boston with the Red Sox.
Yes, sir.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball clips the inside corner this time. Back-to-back fastballs. 1 on the outer half, this time on the inside corner to Encarnacion, and it's 1-2.
Now ahead in the count. Can go with the breaking ball here, too, if he wants in this situation.
First and second occupied, 2 gone, scoreless game, bottom of 1. Bayo deals, 1-2. Fastball, ring him up at the knees, got him looking, strike 3. We're still scoreless, heading to the top of the second here in Salem. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a pair left on base for the Red Sox. Top of 2 after this, it's Star Wars night here at Salem Memorial Ballpark, back in a jiff. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the second on tap for you from a galaxy far, far away. Carillion Clinic Field here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. We're scoreless, headed to the top of 2 on Star Wars night with a great crowd on hand. The costumes out. It's a misty, foggy one. It feels like we're on Yoda's planet.
Oh, gosh.
As the Myrtle Beach Pelicans ready to go 4-5-6. Alfonso Rosario, the DH, Andy Garriola, and Reginald Preciado all set to dig in for Myrtle Beach. On the other side, Noah Dean on the bump, the lefty out of Old Dominion. 5th-round pick in 2022. Well, he sat him down 3 up, 3 down, striking out the side.
Yeah, really good first frame for Noah Dean. Now trying to continue it against the heart of the Pelicans order.
First pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Well, you mentioned it, Carter. The heart of the order. Rosario, Garriola, Preciado. They can all crush the baseball. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball spiked in the dirt, and the count now 1-1. Rosario and BP, just so entertaining to watch. He's got, again, we talk about looking the part. He's got that body, just looks the part. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Rosario. Breaking ball misses inside, 2-1. And then you got Garriola, who's the Carolina League leader in home runs with 5 of them. Had 2 on Tuesday earlier this week, but honestly has been a little bit quieter since then.
Yeah.
2-1 on the way. Fastball swing and a miss. High and away, 2-2. See, that one was out of the zone. Got him to chase at that fastball at 93.
Kind of that one that runs on the outer half. Rosario, a little bit behind it.
2-2 offering. Swing and a fly ball right side, tailing foul. Up over the bullpen in right. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Alfonso Rosario. 2 homers himself this year. Dean deals the 2-2. Fastball, ring him up, looking on the inside corner for strike number 3. How about that? 4 up, 4 down, 4 strikeouts for Noah Dean.
Matt Duffy-esque, if you will. Back to Tuesday. 6 up, 6 down, 6 strikeouts. Nice start for Noah Dean. Again, the starters for Salem, Gio, have been really good recently, and this is, knock on wood, continuing so far today.
Here's Andy Garriola, the right fielder. 2 homers in the series already. Garriola did not play yesterday. First pitch misses inside, and the count now 1-0. 7-0 win for Salem. Did play in the 5-3 win for the Red Sox on Thursday night. Did not register a hit, though. 0 for 4 with a fielder's choice, the 1-0. Swinging a foul tip that deflects off the leg of Daniel McAlvany.
How about this, too? 2 former college teammates at Old Dominion.
Yeah.
Both these 2 played for 3 years together in Norfolk with the Monarchs.
You got Noah Dean, one of the more impressive pitchers in program history. Was a reliever throughout all his time in college. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. And it's interesting how he made that transition to be a starter in the minor leagues. But then on the other side, you got Garriola, who's the all-time home run leader with 49 in program history at ODU.
And you don't normally see guys that are top-tier relievers make the transition to starting. Typically, it's vice versa.
1-2 delivery. Just misses inside with a 94-mile-an-hour heater. 2-2.
But, yeah, I mean, they were on some good teams at Old Dominion. That's a good program in the Sun Belt Conference and at the time in Conference USA. So this is going to be a pretty cool matchup for both of them right here.
The lefty deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes the pitch. Swing and a tipper. High into the air right side, just out of the infield. A pop-up, and it's hauled in by Encarnacion in his first start at first base. 2 gone.
First ball put in play today off of Noah Dean.
Not an easy play.
No, I was going to say, really nice job by Encarnacion. It was kind of in no man's land in shallow right, where Blaise, Alcantara, and Encarnacion can kind of shift together and Encarnacion made the backhanded grab and kind of had to do it backpedaling too. Not an easy play for sure.
Especially, Carter, you have really for the first time all season, gray skies as a breaking ball misses inside to Reginald Preciado, the count 1-0. 2 gone, nobody on. Scoreless game, top of the second here in Salem. So you got that mist, the gray skies, the fog. You can't even see the mountains like we typically can. Easy to lose the ball up there. The 1-0, foul tip back to the screen, 1-1.
And you're looking at the mist coming down at you. That
Yeah.
is never fun. When you're looking up in the sky and you're having to battle raindrops coming in.
Yes.
Again, we've been very lucky weather-wise.
Oh, we've been incredibly lucky. We've had countless clear sky nights with not a cloud. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses inside. 2 balls and a strike for Preciado. He's a .329 hitter. Top batting average on the Pelicans roster. 9 runs batted in. 2 homers to his name. Lefty on righty matchup. Dean kicks and deals. The 2-1. Fastball swing and a miss. Down at the ankles, 2-2.
That was gorgeous right there. He evens up the count at 2-2. Been in this situation a lot tonight as Noah Dean. We'll see if he can put Preciado away here.
He kicks and deals, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with that slider down below the knees. 5 strikeouts for Noah Dean in back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings. We go to the home half of the second here on Star Wars Night in Salem. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the second on Star Wars Night here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Giovanni Heater, joined alongside Carter Hill with you, and we're having a little bit of fun as well if you're watching on MILB TV. We're still scoreless, headed to the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox and Myrtle Beach. Salem's won 2 consecutive. Myrtle Beach took the first 2 games of the series, and we're tied up at 2 games apiece. Nathaniel U10 ready to dig in for the Sox. 6, 7, 8 due up in the order, followed up by Framey De Leon and Daniel McCalvany. Righty on lefty matchup, first pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down and away, 0-1.
Yeah, just calling a baseball game, holding some lightsabers.
Yeah. Well, Carter, we got these sweet lightsabers, courtesy of our good friend Damian Salas. Brought a whole repertoire of them we got to choose from. We're chilling with, I got the Kylo Ren one. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball down and away, 1-1. Of course, this is from the sequel movies.
Yep.
And then you're decked out with probably my favorite one in the bunch.
Really?
Yeah, you got the Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, the 1-1. Fisted foul back behind home plate, 1-2.
Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it's like the green lightsaber that he got after he got his hand whacked off. So
True.
I'm a lucky duck to have this in my hand right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ripper right side. Gloved on a diving stop by Hernandez. Turns, fires to first in time for out number 1. Well, a unique challenge up here. I mean, we got a lightsaber duel and call the game at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, how many we got here? We got 8 lightsabers.
8 lightsabers.
So we got Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker. I know we have Ahsoka. We have a custom one. Cal Kestis, is that how you say it? Yep. Yep, there you go.
Got the sound effects going. Here's Framey De Leon, already on lefty. And the first pitch. Wow, that was something. Did you see that,
Yep.
Carter? Where Juan Bayo, if you're watching on MILB TV and if you're listening at home, kind of stopped, avoided getting a balk, but he stopped in his tracks with 1 foot up in the air, the 1-0. Fastball runs high, 2-0.
Yeah, it reminds me, the only one it really reminds me of is Nestor Cortez in the big leagues, where he's got that little hitch where he just kind of stops midway through his motion,
Yeah,
throw off the timing.
2-0. Swinging a ripper left side, up over the head of the shortstop Hernandez for a base hit. De Leon stops at second, retreats back to the first base bag, and the Red Sox with a 1-out base runner.
And he doesn't do it every pitch, too, right? Like, that was a typical motion right there. It was the two prior to that. The first one was breathe. And then the second one, he was set for probably, I shouldn't even say set. He had lifted his left leg for about 5-6 seconds before delivering it. You don't really see that every day, no doubt about that.
I'm almost surprised that's not a balk.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah.
First pitch to Daniel McKelveny. Fastball called a strike. Top of the zone, nothing
But
in
there's
one.
also nobody on base.
True.
And so, you've already started your motion. So that's a cheater on the pitch clock if you can keep your balance, which
True.
is very impressive, by the way, to keep your balance in that situation.
Runner off of first is De Leon after his base hit. He takes off for second. Pitch runs high. Throw down to second. Foot first slide, and it squirms away. He's going to stay put right there with a stolen bag. Second stolen base for the Red Sox tonight.
A nice job there in that situation by De Leon. He can fly on the base pass. Always is a threat to run. Sox have their second runner in scoring position today. But yeah, it's a loophole around the pitch clock because, again, it's not one of those where, like you've started your motion already, so the pitch clock doesn't come into effect, so you can essentially take your own time if you can keep your balance. It's a nice loophole for sure.
Runner on second, one gone. Scoreless game, bottom of 2. The 1-1. And McKelveny looks at a breaking ball in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, that pitch, too, that De Leon got a hold of, actually snagged a slider that was high and off the plate and just got his bat in front of it, torqued around on it, and ended up getting some velocity on that thing into left field grass.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike to pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away once more. 3 balls and a strike for McKelveny. Well, Daniel McKelveny featured back in the lineup tonight. Second appearance of the week. Last night it was Juan Montero behind the dish. Johan Fran Garcia was injured 2 nights ago. 3 balls and a strike with a runner on second. Bayo from the belt brings home the 3-1. Fastball below the knees. 5-pitch walk for McKelveny. The Red Sox runners on first and second with just 1 gone.
Yeah, got something going there. Just in time for Big Al at the bottom of the order. Obviously, we well know that Big Al can always run into one, send it out of the yard. Has 1 of 2 homers hit here in Salem this season by the Red Sox. Of course, Nazan Zenatello hit the other last night.
He's just kind of been unlucky this week. He's tattooed a handful of baseballs that are hit right to defenders. We're talking triple digits off the bat. First and second, 1 gone, the first pitch. Breaking ball misses away. It deflects off the mitt of Hernandez, and the Red Sox are going to take off for 2 free bags. Now runners in scoring position on second and third.
Yeah, and Hernandez is going to come out and have a conversation with the right-hander Bayo. Did it hit the mitt or Andrew Schrock behind home plate? Let's see the replay on MILB TV. Oh, it crossed him up. That's what happened. Crossed him up in that situation. He was expecting a breaking ball and got a fastball. It took a weird ricochet, and you could hear it up here. So it just hit him square in the chest protector.
Looked
That's
like
a little dangerous there.
got a piece of the bottom of his mask as well. Well, 2 runners in scoring position for Big Al with 1 gone in the bottom of the second inning. Double play out of effect now, the 1-0. Breaking ball downstairs, 2-0. Yeah, and Felice Carter, remember he absolutely cranked one a couple of nights back over the left field fence, just fouled by about 10 feet. He hit it 425. 2-0. Fastball runs high, 3-0. And all of a sudden, Bayo just struggling to locate here.
Well, and he ripped the one into left the other night, too, that was caught by Christian Olivo. I think that was 1 of 2 off the bat as well. Shallow left, I should say.
Olivo back out there and left again tonight for Myrtle Beach. 3 balls, no strikes to pitch. Fastball, get me over strike on the outside corner. 90 in the count now, 3-1. Yeah, you saw him take a little bit off there. Tops out at about 93. Took about 3 miles an hour off to get it in there. 3 balls and a strike, second and third the pitch. Swing and a foul tip to the screen, and the count worked full.
Nice job by the right-hander Bayo to get back in the count as well. See what he goes with here. Do you challenge Big Al? I don't know if you want to challenge him in this situation. Go with another breaking ball. Back-to-back pitches.
Payoff pitch to Felice. Fastball runs low, full count walk, and the base is juiced with 1 gone here in the bottom of the second for the Red Sox.
Oh, you'll take that. Back-to-back walks, and back to the top of the order we go. And with Anderson, Blaze, and Alcantara, good opportunity here for the Red Sox to do some major damage and place a serious dent on this ballgame.
Well, first a conversation out there on the hill as the infield converges, and the Myrtle Beach pitching coach is out there to talk things over. Carter, what do you think the conversation on the bump is right now?
I think they're more so talking situationally. You know, like I would assume the middle infield's going to play back, although Antonio Anderson can run. Although I think you run the risk of trading, you know, an out for a run in this situation, considering we're only in the second. But I would assume the middle infield's going to play back. The corners may play in and could go home with it should they get a chopper right back to him. But yeah, I mean, and on top of that too, you've walked 2 hitters now back-to-back and 4 overall in the day. I think just trying to regain the command too is certainly a big thing in this situation for Red Sox.
George Thanopoulos, the pitching coach of the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, retreats back into the dugout. Bases loaded, 1 gone, bottom of the second, scoreless ball game here in Salem, with the 18-year-old third-round pick Antonio Anderson digging in. The switch hitting lefty, the first pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball, inner half, 0-1. Bayo brings the ball to his belt. Bases juice for Anderson. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive straight up the middle. Chasing after Espinoza, and he makes the catch for out number 2. A tag up here, and it's deep enough to score a run. Framey De Leon comes in. It's 1-0 Red Sox off the sac fly from Antonio Anderson.
And that's just winning baseball right there. Good situational hitting. Sox get a run on a sac fly. You'll take that. And then McElvany also able to move to third, so now another runner 90 feet away from scoring, even though with 2 down. But with Miguel Blesa, opportunity to add on some more here in the second.
Albert Felice stays put at first. Like you mentioned, McElvany moves 90 feet to third. Runners on the corners, 2 gone, 1-0 Sox lead, bottom of the second for the righty Miguel Blaze. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away, 1-0. Blaze yesterday, 3 for 3 for the Sox. He struck out looking his first time up tonight. Had a double in the first inning, a walk in the second. RBI single in the fourth, and 1 more in the sixth, the 1-0. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-0.
Do have a base open in this situation if you're Myrtle Beach. Miguel Blaze, Marvin Alcantara, take your pick.
Runners on the corners, 2 gone. 2-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike on the outer half, 2-1.
Good pitch there, painting the outer half for Bayo. 91 on the fastball. Probably not a pitch you're going to chase if you're Miguel Blaze up in the count.
The righty deals, 2-1 pitch. Fastball crank back towards us. Foul ball, and the count even at 2-2. Space guns go wild.
Yes,
instead of deuces.
absolutely. Space guns.
Star Wars night here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Big opportunity here for the 4th best prospect in the organization. First and third, 2 gone, the 2-2. Swing and a hammer straight into the air, shallow center. Just got underneath it. Espinoza chasing in, and he's called off. Hernandez, the second baseman, makes the catch for out number 3. Well, the Red Sox score 1 on a sac fly off the barrel of the 18-year-old Antonio Anderson. They take a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the third on Star Wars night here in Salem.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the third on Star Wars night here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. 1-0 lead for the Red Sox. They tallied that one run in the home half of the second off a sacrifice fly from Antonio Anderson. Noah Dean, the lefty, fifth-round pick in 2022 out of Old Dominion, is absolutely cooking. And starting pitchers this week in Salem have been dynamite. Noah Dean with 5 strikeouts already. He's faced 6 batters. He's sat 6 down already tonight, Carter.
He's been really good. You look at the strikeouts, too. 5 strikeouts through 6 faces, unreal. Second time this week we've seen at least 5 of 6 K to start the game. And again, the starters for the Salem Red Sox have been really good this week. Big reason why this series has been split so far.
First pitch to Frank Hernandez is a breaking ball missing outside, 1-0. 7-8-9 due up for Myrtle Beach. Hernandez, Olivo, and Hernandez once again. That time it's Alexis at the bottom. 3 Hernandez in the order tonight for Myrtle Beach. The 1-0. Fastball, inner half, called a strike, 1-1.
I like it when all 3 Hernandezes are in there. Creates for some interesting conversation, particularly up the middle when you got 2 brothers in Christian and Alexis.
Second time all 3 of them have been in there this week in 5 games. The 1-1. Fastball hammered right side towards the visiting dugout.
Nice play.
1-2.
Nice play on the ricochet off the netting by a member of the Pelicans. Top step of the dugout. Nonchalantly, too.
No biggie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball gets away. McAlvany behind the dish, 2-2.
Noah Dean, too, I think somebody who works with such poise on the bump, if you notice, too. Kind of his motion, very calm, collected, and his delivery takes his time.
2-2, swing and a line drive up the middle, down for a leadoff base hit. Frank Hernandez pulls into first with a leadoff knock, and Myrtle Beach in business with their first hit of the day.
First hit of the day, first base runner of the day for the Pelicans, and now you got to deal with somebody like Christian Olivo, who is in the 8-hole today, but we've seen him at the top of the lineup pretty much all series, it feels like, Gio.
Yeah, he
led
was
off on Wednesday and then has been in the 2-hole since.
Yeah, like you mentioned, 2-hole yesterday, led off Wednesday. Lefty on righty, runner off of first. First pitch on the way. He lays down a beautifully paced bunt right back up the middle. Noah Dean grabs it, fires to first in time for the out. It moves the runner to second. Sack bunt, sits down Olivo. There's a runner in scoring position for Myrtle Beach in a 1-0 game here in the top of the third.
That's old school baseball there. And I think, too, Olivo is maybe hoping for the bunt base hit there, too. But advance the runner, get a sack bunt, not an official AB. Runner in scoring position, the potential tying run in scoring position for Myrtle Beach.
There's Alexis Hernandez, bottom of the order for the first time today for the Pelicans. Lefty on righty once more. Dean delivers. Fastball runs high, 1-0.
And Alexis Hernandez, too, earned a lot of eyes. Not only this week, but really overall so far in his professional career. 21st best prospect in the Cubs system.
Dean glancing to second. Nods his head, kicks and deals, 1-0. Looping curveball, misses just high and in, 2-0.
And Hernandez, too, is somebody, I like how manager Buddy Bailey kind of constructs his lineup, if you will, because Hernandez is somebody who can hit. But at the bottom of the order, allows you to turn the lineup around fairly nicely if you're the Pelicans.
2-0 pitch, fastball inside, 3-0. And all of a sudden, Hernandez way ahead here in the count with a runner on second base. After 2 3-up, 3-down innings to start for Noah Dean. Wheels not necessarily falling off in any way here, but looking to catch back up. He brings home the 3-0. Fastball in there for a strike. Inside corner, get me over, 3-1.
Nice job by Dean working his way back into the count. Competitive pitch, fastball in her half. Don't want to walk the 9-0 hitter, though, getting back to the top for sure, if possible. Has not walked somebody today. Has a firm control of the strike zone for the most part.
Dean in the stretch. Another glance to second. Hurls the 3-1. Breaking ball, misses high and in, ball 4. 5-pitch walk for Alexis Hernandez, and runners on first and second for the Pelicans.
Well, now you have a little bit of a spark if you're in Myrtle Beach. And this will be the second time the Pelicans have seen the left-hander Dean. Second time through the order always is a little bit of a concern because all these guys have seen the left-hander before so far in this contest.
Back to the top of the order for Myrtle Beach, Leonel Espinoza, the center fielder, digs in. Struck out looking his first time up tonight. First and second. One gone, the first pitch. Breaking ball, inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Well, Carter, let's take a look around the league. What's going on tonight? You got Salem and Myrtle Beach here. Series evened up at 2 games apiece. Red Sox looking to win their 3rd consecutive against the Pelicans. Dean delivers the 0-1. Fastball, this is hammered. Left side, into the air, and it is gone. 3-run shot to take a 3-1 lead off the barrel of Leonel Espinoza. And the Pelicans up 2, just like that, in the top of the 3rd.
Wow. No doubt about that one. Deep left field. That was 101 off the bat. And 368 feet later, Pelicans have a 2-run lead.
Crazy how a game can really flip on a dime.
Yes, absolutely. First homer of the year for Espinoza. And doing some damage at the top for Myrtle Beach is just like that. Pelicans strike back, which is exactly what you needed after yielding 1 in the second.
Kind of makes you kick yourself a little bit if you're the Red Sox because they've stranded 2 runners aboard. Here's the first pitch to William Pertus, and he strikes on a fan, 0-1. You had runners in scoring position both times, and you've left 2 aboard in both the first and the second. Here's the 0-1. Misses high, 1-1.
Yeah, and again, those opportunities can come back to bite you at certain times. Now, there's still plenty of time left in this ball game. We're only in the 3rd inning. But, yes, absolutely. Just 2 hits for Myrtle Beach, by the way, but man-oh-man was the second a big one.
1-1. Misses high and away with a fastball, 2-1. Well, the team that hits more home runs than anybody else in the Carolina League strikes again. Myrtle Beach Pelicans came in, believe it or not, folks. First the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Took him to a knee on a breaking ball inside, 2-2. As the team with the most strikeouts, but also the most home runs. So it really is go big or go home. All or nothing type baseball.
It's been like that throughout the series, too, it seems like, too.
Yeah.
So they certainly have played the way that, we potentially saw them as, coming into this series at least.
On brand, the 2-2. Fastball, ring him up looking. Got him high in the zone on the outside corner. 6th strikeout of the day for Noah Dean, and there's 2 gone.
That's the unfortunate thing for Noah Dean, too, right? I mean, it feels like he's thrown the ball really well. Just one mistake, really. And he has thrown the ball really well. I mean, anytime you strike out, 6 so far today? I mean, you're wheeling and dealing for sure. Just 2 hits as well.
First pitch to Christian Hernandez. Misses inside, 1-0.
And you look at how those 3 runs scored. A single up the middle, okay. Sack bunt, a walk, and then the 3-run bomb. Like you said, can turn on a dime for sure with one swing of the bat.
1-0. Breaking ball inside corner, 1-1. Well, as I was mentioning, what's going on across the league? You got Charleston and Augusta. They're tied at 0. End of the 4th inning. Top of the 2nd in Lynchburg between Kannapolis and the Hillcats. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down and in, 1-2. 1-0 lead for Lynchburg. Fayetteville and Delmarva, they're just getting ready to go. They'll play at 7. Columbia and Carolina, 1-0 lead for the Fireflies. Top of the third, they're in a delay as a fastball misses inside, 2-2. And then 7:05 first pitch as well between Down East and Fredericksburg. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside, 3-2. So you got 2 7 o'clock games tonight, 1 in a weather delay, and then you got 3 games going on right now. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Took him to a knee with a breaking ball. It's dropped by McAlvany. He throws to first, and it's up over the head of Encarnacion. The runner will be safe.
That's a strikeout and a need 2 on Daniel McAlvany.
So 7 for Noah Dean.
Well, you know, that's a tough play because McAlvany had to scamper back and pick up the ball about 5 feet behind him. He then had to elude the view of Andrew Schrock, the home plate umpire, as you saw him kind of move to his right, but the throw way high. And luckily it didn't get away far enough for Hernandez to advance.
Another life for the Pelicans, Alfonso Rosario. Looks at a breaking ball down and in, 1-0. Rosario first time up, victim of the strikeout. Backwards K in the second. That was number 4 out of 7 for Noah Dean. The lefty hurls and picks off to first. Head first slide with the right arm for Hernandez. He's in there safely.
Had Hernandez leaning just a tad on that one, just by a step or so. Good appeal if you're Noah Dean. Just got to kind of stop the bleeding here, right? I mean, you give up the 3 runs. You think you're out of the inning. Okay, no harm, no foul. Take a deep breath and give the next hitter.
1-0 offering. Fastball swing and a miss. 1-1.
Again, his pitch repertoire has been really good, too. With the, you know, he'll go with the fastball down and in, then he'll get you over with the breaking ball out in front. Working both corners of the plate, too. I think that's been shown during his line, or in his line so far, I guess I should say.
Pick off again to first, and now they got him in a pickle. Throw to second. Now they're just trying to run him down, chasing after him, diving with him back to the bag, and making the tag is Marvin Alcantara for out number 3.
Evens out, right? All's well, it ends well.
Well, 3-1, the Pelicans, they score all 3 in this third inning off the barrel. Leonel Espinoza with a 3-run bomb over the left field fence. Up by 2, bottom of the third after this. It's Star Wars night here in Salem. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the third here on MILB TV. 3-1 lead for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Giovanni Heater alongside Carter Hill with you. 2 hits for the Pelicans, 1 hit for the Sox. And let's take a look at this pickoff. Got him in a little bit of a pickle. And that brought the top of the third to a close, Carter.
Yeah, this is the way right here. That's what you do right there in that situation, right? I mean, yeah. You get the strikeout, he reaches anyway, and then get the pickoff.
Marvin Alcantara with the effort for the Sox. He's also stepping in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch missed down and in, 1-0. Here's a 1-0 offering. Fastball called a strike, inner half, 1-1. Alcantara flew out to center field his first time up. Second time through the order for the Red Sox tonight. The 1-1. Breaking ball called a strike, 1-2.
I think I got you there a little bit with the "this is the way." Did you catch that on the pickoff attempt?
Ah. Fastball misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's right. It is Star Wars
Yeah.
night here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. 2-2 to Alcantara. Oh, you got that hesitation again. The swing of the leg. And now the pitch. Fastball rings him up, and Alcantara's frustrated. Hey, that's what you can do with that. You give him a fastball on that hesitation as he picks his right leg up and swings it, then delivers the pitch. Alcantara in and out of his stance, and he's frozen with a fastball that gets struck out.
I'm telling you, that's a right-handed version of Nestor Cortez. I guarantee that's where it came from. Or at least a similar style, if you will. But
Yeah.
you don't see that very often.
Here's Nelly Taylor Jr. First pitch. This is downstairs, 1-0.
It's funny, you see some guys down here that, you know, I'm not going to say imitate big leaguers, but certainly take after their lead. Like we saw Craig Kimbrell 2.0 out here last night.
1-0. Misses outside. 2-0. That's right, with the way he hung his arm down.
Yep. Crouched in there.
2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 2-1. You know what I should have said when they
What?
caught him in the rundown? It's a trap. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Breaking ball. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-2.
It was a trap indeed on the throw to first, and Hernandez was retired after a little scamper back and forth.
2-2. Swinging a line drive back up the middle, going back Espinoza, and he hauls it in about 8 feet in front of the warning track for out number 2.
Once again, Taylor hit it hard, 99 off the bat. He's been one of those guys that has been scolding baseballs as of late. Now Encarnacion will try and spark a little bit of a 2-out rally, and if you're Myrtle Beach, if you can secure a shutdown frame here, that's big time after scoring 3.
Really, Encarnacion is in. 2 gone, nobody on. 3-1, Myrtle Beach leads. Bottom of the third, if you're just joining us here in Salem, the first pitch. Fastball, upstairs, 1-0.
Bayo now going back to the normal mode. Oh, I jinxed it.
Oh, the 1-0. Nubbed off the bottom of the bat, 1-1.
He kind of has that little bit of a hitch too, you know, where he like lifts it twice. Now you can't do that obviously with a runner on base because you're not working through the windup.
I think that's a flaw. You shouldn't be able to do that. Here's the 1-1. Oh, there's the stop, the hesitation with the left leg, and he delivers 1-1, swinging a foul tip to the netting, 1-2.
Next time he does that, they should play in the stadium. Freeze!
Yeah. Everybody
clap your hands.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
But
Yeah.
no, I mean, like, we saw Nestor Cortez actually do something where he faked, he pump faked his arm.
Yeah.
And so they outlawed that part of it.
1-2, line drive, smoke back up the middle, gloved on a hop by Hernandez, fired a first in time for out number 3. Well, a well-hit baseball, got past the pitcher, didn't get past the second baseman. 3-1, Pelicans lead it, top of the 4th after this. Quick work here in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
3-1, Myrtle Beach leads as we head to the top of the 4th on Star Wars night here in Salem. Ready to take us through the middle innings, Mr. Carter Hill. Carter?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. Top of the 4th in Salem. 3-1, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox on Star Wars night. It is May 4th, which means May the 4th, if you will. May the 4th be with you, Mr. Heater.
May the 4th be with you, my friend.
May the 4th be with you. And right now, they're going to hope, the Red Sox, that is, they're going to hope the force is with them the rest of the way as it goes 4, 5, 6 in the Myrtle Beach Pelicans order. Alfonso Rosario, Andy Garriola, and Reginald Preciado will dig in against the left-hander Noah Dean. He is on for his 4th inning of work. Lefty on righty matchup here. Here's the first pitch as he winds and fires. Swinging a chopper off the glove of meat to Dean. To second it goes on a hop out contra. Throws to first, and it's in time for out number 1. So that likely will be a 1-4-3 putout off the glove of Dean to Marvin Alcantara, and then the throw to first, and there's out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down, and here is Andy Garriola now, starting right fielder. Now, we mentioned it his last time up. Garriola, former college teammates with Noah Dean. First pitch, kicks and deals. Breaking ball, then it's in there for a strikeout or half, 0-1. Popped up in the second to first at Garriola. In foul territory was Encarnacion, the first baseman. Made the catch. 0-1. Breaking ball high and away, it misses. It's 1-1. But how cool does this have to be? I mean, these guys were teammates for, seems like 3 years for the Monarchs at Old Dominion. 2020, 2021, 2022. 1-1 kicks and deals. Low and inside it goes. 2 balls and a strike. So, I mean, you spend all that time, forget about during the games and traveling and rooming together, but during practices and going to class. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a chopper left side. It trickles foul, and it evens up the count of 2-2. So you go through all of that with one of your teammates in college, and now all of a sudden you're seeing each other on a professional baseball field. That's got to be pretty dang cool here in Salem, Virginia, no doubt about that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Long looking. And he'll wind and fire. In the dirt it goes. It skips inside, and the count runs full. Hopping out of the way was Garriola, and it's 3-2. Reginald Preciado is on deck. Again, game 5 of 6 in this 6-game set. The Pelicans on top 3-1. Myrtle Beach won the first 2. The Sox have won the last 2. Back on Thursday and Friday. 3-2. Swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. And we'll reset and do it all over again. And it's kind of, at this point, a little bit of a mirror image of last week, right? I mean, Sox and Mudcats, they split a 6-game set. First the 3-2. Kicks and deals. Swinging a chopper foul. And once again, we'll reset. Mudcats won the first 2. And then on Thursday, well, the Sox got a little bit hot. They won the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday games against the Carolina Mudcats before falling on Sunday. 3-2, pitch. Misses, low and inside, and a 1-out walk. So Garriola will reach, and it brings up Reginald Preciado, now the first baseman. So a ground out to second, hit off the glove of Noah Dean, then Alcantara made the throw to first. A walk to Garriola, and Preciado now with 1 down and a runner off of first has an opportunity. 3-1 Pelicans on top. First pitch from Dean, who works from the stretch. And the lefty throws over to first, and a head-first slide back in there by Garriola is well in time. The Pelicans are 9-15 overall. The Red Sox are 11-14. Myrtle Beach currently in last place in the Carolina League South. The Red Sox, interesting positioning. And here's the first pitch. It's a wave and a miss on a first pitch fastball high and outside. It's 0-1. You look at things overall for them, they're kind of in a jumble in the Carolina League North. They're 11-14. They're 7 back of first, but right there with the Down East Wood Ducks, the Lynchburg Hillcats. A 1 pitch. There's a ball that's a fastball that just misses, trimming the inner edge. It's 1-1. Right there with Down East, with Lynchburg, with the Frednats. I think there's going to be a battle there throughout really the large majority of the season is a better way to put it. 1-1, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and it got away from the catcher McElveny, so down to second goes Garriola, as he'll stand up and advance 90 feet. The count does move to 1-2, though. So Preciado now in a little bit of a hole, but a base hit up the middle here could give Myrtle Beach a 4-1 lead. Preciado, a .326 hitter. Second best in this lineup behind Frank Hernandez, who's on deck. The 1-2. Throw back to second, and it's not in time. Alcantara was playing behind the bag at second base. And once again, we'll recalibrate and reset as Dean still ahead 1-2. Garriola off a second. There's the 1-2 to Preciado. He winds and fires. In the dirt it goes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Went low and in on the breaking ball. McElvany the block on the other end, and the count evens up. The Red Sox, too, overall, you look at things from start to finish. And this week has been kind of the storyline of their season. Very back and forth, very competitive. And we'll wait after this, too. As Dean winds and fires. Breaking ball that sails high and in, and the count runs full. You're about to go on the road for 2 weeks, and you have all sorts of momentum now after winning the last 2 games at home. You can win tonight and tomorrow. Even though they trail by 2, you're feeling pretty good about yourselves going forward. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch. Swinging a tipper back to the screen, and Preciado stays alive.
This week, Carter, really been mirror image of last week thus far.
No doubt about it. Again,
Lost the
series
first
split.
2.
Series split against the Carolina Mudcats. Sox trying to win their first series at home this season. 3-2. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball that sails high and away, and another walk sets up first and second with still just 1 down. Well, Daniel McElvany will come out to have a chat with Noah Dean. So far in the frame, a ground out, 2 walks, and here is Frank Hernandez, the catcher, as here comes Juan Rivera, who will trot out from the third base dugout to have a conversation. But yeah, you're 100% right. You're about to go on the road for 2 weeks. Now, today, if the Sox were to win, you're obviously not going to clinch the series victory, with it still tied at 2. But you at least clinch a share of the series, if you will. Like, you're at least going to split if you win today.
Right.
And it kind of continues the momentum that you built the last 2 days, and baseball is certainly built on momentum at times, too. So the meeting comes to a close, and here is Hernandez. He's swinging a hot stick at .343. No homers, 2 ribbies. He singled up the middle back in the third. It was actually Myrtle Beach's first hit of the contest, and since then, they've scratched across 3 runs. Lefty on righty matchup here. Garriola off a second, Preciado off a first. First pitch from Dean. He rocks and fires. It skips in the dirt again, and it's 1-0. Keeps missing with that breaking ball down and in and behind once again in the count. Hernandez in the 7-hole today for Myrtle Beach. Always a threat in the right-handed batter's box. Pelicans up 2, trying to add on to their lead here. 1-0. Rocks and fires. There's a strike that trims the inner edge on a fastball at the knees. It's 1-1. Frank Hernandez, too. Didn't see him yesterday. Started on Thursday in a victory for the Red Sox. Signed as an international free agent back in 2019. 1-1. Runners take off. It's a swing and a chopper foul, and it's 1-2. And that is a break for the Salem Red Sox, as both runners will have to head back to their respective backs.
No doubt. Kind of gave away the hit and run as well.
So 1-2 now to Frank Hernandez. Just in case, and unless there's a double play turn, we're going to see Christian Oliva, who's on deck. 2 hits on the day for Myrtle Beach, just 1 for the Salem Red Sox. They trail by 2. 1-2. And the lefty winds and fires. Runner off from first and second. It's a swing and a miss, and it's a double steal. There's no throw down to second or third. So there is out number 2. Another strikeout for Dean, but now second and third with 2 down.
Still a big strikeout, though, to pick up the second out. Even though the double plays out of it, you get that second out, and looks like this might be it.
comes Liam Carroll. He will take the ball from his left-hander, and that will do it for Noah Dean. Again, second and third, 2 outs, and a new pitcher coming in for the Red Sox. We'll tell you all about him when we return. But for now, we'll step aside. You're watching and listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com, MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
JoJo Ingracia is the new pitcher on the bump for the Salem Red Sox as the Sox trail 3-1 here in the top half of the fourth. Second and third with 2 down for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Alongside Giovanni Heater, I'm Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Saturday evening. Christian Olivo will dig in from the right side, and man, oh man, what a matchup this will be. Ingracia so far this season been one of the best arms out of Salem's bullpen. He's 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. 8th appearance on the season for JoJo. Lefty on righty matchup here. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike on the outer half on a first pitch fastball, and it's 0-1. 12 innings for Ingracia, 20 strikeouts so far in the year.
Bullpen arms have done a nice job all week, Carter.
0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
See if JoJo can keep that momentum going here.
Former Cal State Fullerton Titan and a 14th round pick out of the 2023 MLB draft with the Boston Red Sox. Garriola off a third, Preciado off a second. Here's the 0-2 to Olivo. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive right side. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Preciado to the third of the plate. Will be cut off, not in time. Now moving to second, Olivo. The throw there will be not in time, and it gets away into left. He'll stop there, though, as 2 runs score on the 2-run single. And it's now 5-1 here in the fourth.
Just a good piece of hitting. Chunks one into right. No chance for Encarnacion to range far enough to his right to make that play. Brings in 2 runs, and Myrtle Beach really tagging it on here. 5-1. Pelicans on top.
Well, 3 runs for Myrtle Beach in the third. Now 2 in the fourth. And here is Alexis Hernandez, now the second baseman. Sox now trail it by 4. First pitch from Ingracia. And the lefty deals. In the dirt it goes, gets away, skips all the way down the third baseline, and onto third goes Olivo. So a wild pitch, and the count's 1-0. By the way, those 2 runs are charged to Noah Dean.
Right.
His line is now finished for the day.
Speaking of finishes, a photo finish at the 150th Kentucky Derby.
Out in Louisville, Kentucky.
I mean, really a photo finish. Look at that.
Wow.
There's 3 horses in that picture.
1-0. Check swing, did he go? And yes, he did. According to home plate umpire Andrew Schrock, counts 1-1. Yeah, no, so kind of finishing the point on Noah Dean. We'll get to his final line in just a second. First, the 1-1. Misses high and away, 2 balls and a strike. 3 2/3, and this is where things are like, oh gosh. 2 hits, not bad at all, obviously. 5 runs, all earned. 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. 2-1. Lefty deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 2-2. By the way, that play right there, it was scored a 2-run single off the bat of Olivo, and he advances on what will be an E3 on Mrytle Encarnacion. 2-2. Wave and a miss. Got him, strike 3. So the Pelicans strand a runner at third, but 2 more runs crossed for Myrtle Beach as we head to the home half of the 4th in Salem. 5-1. Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 4th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 5-1, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox on Star Wars night here in Southwest Virginia. Alongside Giovanni Heater on Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Saturday evening. For Salem, it will go 6, 7, 8 in the order. Nathaniel Yutzen, Fraley De Leon, and Daniel McElvany will dig in to lead off the frame, facing a 4-run deficit. It's been an interesting one so far. Salem got 1 in the bottom of the 2nd. Since then, all Myrtle Beach. 3 runs for the Pelicans in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th. And the Sox now trying to respond. So here's U10 now. He digs in from the left side. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch, winds and fires. Jack swing, did he go? It was a breaking ball that skipped off the legging of Andrew Schrock as he did go around, and the count is 0-1. By the way, Kenton Egbert is the new pitcher for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Kind of has a high leg kick, if you will, and has that brown hair that droops all the way back to the top of the lettering, front of the jerseys as well. 0-1 to U10, who had a big hit the other night. Winds and fires. Wave and a miss, 0-2.
That's a good-looking breaking ball right there. Got him to chase out in front of it.
He had 2-run triple last night for Nathaniel Yutzen. That was back in the 2nd. Right back to work. 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3. Blew a high fastball right by him, and there's 1 down. So Yutzen down on strikes, and here's Fraley De Leon, now the 3rd baseman. By the way, talked about jerseys. We mentioned it a little bit, but the Salem Red Sox are donning some incredible uniforms this evening. First pitch to De Leon. High and away it goes, 1-0 to Fraley De Leon.
You got to paint the full picture for us.
I was going to say.
You know all the intricate Star Wars lingo.
So I sort of do. I'm a casual Star Wars fan. Like, I watch this stuff. I'm not die-hard per se. First, the 1-0. Winds and fires.
Ooh.
It's a fastball that sails high and away as his hat falls off and the hair shows. It's 2-0.
Yeah, pitched right out of his hat there.
All right, so the uniforms itself, it's like a little satchel that you see the guys wear in Star Wars. And on the right side, the best feature, first the 2-0. It's taken for a ball, low and outside on a fastball, 3-0. Is there's Baby Yoda on the right side of the jersey, which is Grogu, which is from the Mandalorian series. And there's also a little lightsaber hatch, if you will, ready to go into battle, I guess, if you're a Star Wars fan per se. 3-0. High and away it goes in a 4-pitch walk.
That is one of the more interesting windups I've seen. personally.
Oh, he's got such a high leg kick, and he takes forever to come home. We've seen two guys today with Juan Bello and now the right-hander Egbert. They take their time coming to the plate for sure.
It's a grunting fastball.
Grunting fastball.
Flings his leg into it.
Here's Daniel McElvany now. He digs in from the right side. Starting catcher. Righty-on-righty matchup here. From the stretch, first pitch. There's a strike under half and a fastball at the knees, nothing in one. He's got to slow down the leg kick there with the runner on base.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those jerseys, and if you're watching on MILB TV, you can see them just a tad. Well, they're being auctioned off here in the ballpark. So if you're at the game, take advantage. And here's how. Right behind home plate, 0-1, swinging a tipper back to the screen, nothing ensue. There is a silent auction table where they're auctioning off the game-worn jerseys that I believe are also autographed as well.
I believe so.
And it's starting, I believe at $120 is the starting price. Kind of a steal, but you got to see how much the auction continues to grow. 0-2, wave and a miss, got him strike 3, and there's 2 down. Those are some of the best parts about minor league baseball is you see stuff like that, right? Like you see promotions like that and Star Wars Night, which you see in the big leagues, but you don't see the Boston Red Sox wear Star Wars-themed jerseys, if you will. Perfect opportunity tonight. First pitch to Albert Feliz. Curls and unfurls. See, it skips in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
I'm a big Marvel guy myself.
I'm not as big of a Marvel guy, per se.
So I'm excited for Marvel Defenders of the Diamond Night because they'll wear specialty Marvel jerseys for that.
Okay.
And we have a special logo where Muggsy's like a comic book character. It's awesome.
1-0 to Feliz. Winds and fires, swinging a pop-up, right side of the infield. In foul ground is Preciado. He's got room all the way behind home plate, and he makes a leaping grab for out number 3. Reginald Preciado probably just ran 90 feet to make a snag in foul ground. And to the 5th we go in Salem, 5-1. The Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 5th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 5-1. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox on Star Wars Night here at the ballpark. Alongside Giovanni Heater, I'm Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Saturday evening. 9-1-2 in the Red Sox order, the Pelicans order as it goes. Alexis Hernandez, Leonel Espinoza, and Fabian Pertus. The left-hander Jojo Ingracia is on for his 2nd inning of work. So Espinoza now will dig in from the right side, and he's somebody who's done, again, quite a bit of damage so far today. He struck out back in the 1st. He also homered back in the 3rd. Lefty on righty matchup here. First pitch misses high and outside, and it's 1-0. 3-run bomb off the bat of Espinoza. Cleared the left field wall over the head of Nathaniel Yuten. His first homer of the year gave the Pelicans a 3-1 lead. 1-0. Breaking ball that swung through and missed. 1-1. Since then, the Pelicans got 2 more. That was back in the 4th a frame ago. Two-run ripper single off the bat of Christian Olivo through the right side. 1-1. Lefty deals. Breaking ball that swung right through and missed. A check swing that kind of threw him out of his shoes, and it's 1-2.
I have a Star Wars night question.
Okay,
for you.
please let me know.
So Grogu is not actually Baby Yoda, right?
Correct, yeah.
It's just it's the same species.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is unnamed, I believe, right? Yeah, I think so.
So who is Grogu?
1-2. Wave and a miss. Got him strike 3. So Ingracia has strikeout number 2 of the day, and there's 1 down. I don't want to spoil anything on The Mandalorian, but Grogu is essentially like kind of he's a force-sensitive creature, if you will. And they're trying to figure out like the mystery of him is where I'll leave it.
Okay.
Pertus will take a first pitch breaking ball for a strike in her half, 0-1.
Do you want to play a little Star Wars
Yes,
trivia?
of course. Absolutely. Why? This is the perfect night to do it.
Well,
0-1. Just misses load away on a breaking ball.
probably the only night it's okay to do it.
Probably so.
All right, first question. What is Baby Yoda's real name?
Grogu.
That was actually the first question.
Was it really?
Yeah.
1-1. Away it goes, high and outside, 2 balls and a strike.
Where did Obi-Wan take Luke after he was born?
Well, he was trying to go to Alderaan, right? 2-1. Wave and a miss. Breaking ball to Beauty that skips in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Think about where his aunt and uncle live.
Oh, Tatooine.
Yes. Yes.
Tatooine. Well, I was thinking like when they left Tatooine, per se.
Gotcha.
Wait, you're talking. Okay, I'm sorry.
Like
I misunderstood.
after he was born.
After
yeah.
he was born, yes, Tatooine. Yeah.
Yes,
That
sir.
should be a gimme Star Wars question. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. A breaking ball down and out, and there's 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts for Ingracia, and here's Christian Hernandez.
3, dating back to the end of the last inning then for Ingracia.
Yeah.
Who is Palpatine's granddaughter?
See, should I say that? Because that's a major spoiler for the sequels. All right, it's Rey.
They've been out for like 15 years.
Yeah, they have been. All right, it's Rey.
Indeed.
First pitch. High and away it goes, 1-0.
Who was Anakin Skywalker's Padawan?
Ahsoka. Yeah, okay.
You're cooking, my friend.
So I never watched the Clone Wars, but you just kind of know that per se. 1-0. This is high and outside once again on the fastball. 2 balls, no strikes.
What is Mando's real name from The Mandalorian?
Is it Din Djarin?
Yes, sir.
2-0. Wines fires, checks swing on a breaking ball in the dirt. Appeal down to first, he did not go. William Pascio, our first base umpire, moves the count to 3-0.
Who had the highest midi-chlorian count in Star Wars?
Oh, Anakin, right? Because that's why he got involved. 3-0. And it misses high and outside on the fastball again. So a 4-pitch walk to Hernandez. And there's 2 down for Alfonso Rosario.
I'm impressed. What year did the first Star Wars movie come out?
1977. I saw that on Twitter today.
Where is Jabba the Hutt's palace located?
Tatooine. I'm really not that big of a Star Wars fan, so I'm surprised I'm doing fairly well. These are
You're doing a lot better than I would. We're gonna have to reverse Marvel Night. You're gonna have to
yeah, I would not know.
because I'll know all those.
First pitch to Rosario. He waves and misses. 0-1.
What is the name of Boba Fett's ship?
Tantic something?
Nope.
Slave something?
Yep, Slave 1.
Slave 1. Okay. 0-1. In the dirt it goes again. 1-1.
Who are Kylo Ren's parents? What? I didn't know that. That's a spoiler.
That's a big spoiler. That's a big piece of the story right there.
I didn't know that.
All right. I'll answer this after this pitch. So if anybody does not want to hear this,
Mute it.
yeah, mute it.
I didn't know that because I haven't seen the sequels.
Okay. Well, this is why you shouldn't be reading these off. It spoils it. Throw to first. It's not there.
I'll watch the sequels. I probably won't get to the shows. I don't have the attention span for TV shows unless it's The Sopranos or Friends.
That's a fair point.
A couple of good shows right there.
I've never gotten into Friends, really.
That's insane.
1-1. Wines fires. He swings and misses, and it moves the count to 1-2.
Do you have like a comfort show, like doing homework before bed, like whatever? You just throw it on in the background.
I was a big The Office guy.
Okay.
Growing up.
Mine is both The Sopranos, and Friends.
I've
Yeah.
never gotten into either of those.
Mostly
really.
Friends, though, because The Sopranos, like, it's a different vibe.
1-2. Wines fires. He swings and misses for strike 3. So I'll answer that question on the other side of this break. As Rosario's down on strikes, and we move to the home half of the 5th in Salem, 5-1. The Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 5th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. We're rolling on with Star Wars night. Here in Southwest Virginia, it's 5-1. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox in Game 5 of this 6-game set. The Sox dropped the first 2. They've since won the past 2 contests. Top of the lineup for the Salem Red Sox, 1-2-3. Antonio Anderson, Miguel Blaze, and Marvin Alcantara as the Sox face a 4-run deficit, trying to get something going here against the right-hander Egbert on for his second inning of work. Well, here's Anderson. He digs in from the left side. Switch hitter out of Atlanta and a former 3rd-round pick. First pitch from Egbert through that long windup, and he delivers. A breaking ball that trims just low and inside, and it's 1-0. All right, continuing some Star Wars trivia.
Indeed.
What was the question you asked me that said, first the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball right side to his left Hernandez. He gloves, will throw to first, and it's well in time for out number 1. Anderson sat down on the 4-3, and here's Miguel Blaze, the right fielder.
It was, who are Kylo Ren's parents?
It's an easy one.
Disclaimer.
But again, disclaimer. All right, we're going to go 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Han Solo and Princess Leia.
Yeah, I get that one spoiled
That's a
for me
big
right there.
piece of the sequel trilogy. First pitch to Blaze, a breaking ball that sails low and in, 1-0.
Who killed Qui-Gon Jinn?
Wait, what? Oh. First pitch to 1-0 to Miguel Blaze, I should say, is a breaking ball that bends low and outside, 2-0. Qui-Gon.
Oh, okay.
You got me there for a minute. I don't want to spoil the whole saga. But again, like if you're...
We're playing a game.
All right, Darth Maul.
That's indeed
2-0.
correct.
Kicks and deals, misses low and outside again, 3 balls and no strikes.
According to Yoda, there are always how many Sith Lords? No more, no less.
Always 2? There are.
True.
That's a banger quote. 3 balls, no strikes. And he curls and unfurls. High and away it goes in a 4-pitch walk. So a ground out and a 1-out walk now to Miguel Blaze. And here's Marvin Alcantara with the Sox still facing a 4-run deficit.
Could you do it like Yoda, though?
Always 2? There are. That's how
Who
you'll
gave
get.
us headsets?
That's all you'll get. I'm sorry.
Thank you. For
All right,
that.
here's Alcantara. He digs in from the right side. 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out and struck out. First pitch from Egbert. Check swing. He waves and misses. It's 0-1. Went with the first pitch breaking ball to the right-hander Egbert. Alcantara, by the way, he's in the 3-hole tonight. No Nazan Zenatello. Day off today. And Alcantara has been in multiple spots in the order in the 3 spot this evening. 0-1. Righty deals. check, swing again, same pitch. They'll appeal down to first, and he did go around according to William Paschal. Moves to count 0-2. All right, next question, trivia-wise.
Let's see. What is the episode number of the very first Star Wars film?
4.
Indeed. A New Hope.
No balls, 2 strikes. He winds and fires, runner off from first. It misses outside. Throw to second will be not in time. So it's a ball to Alcantara, and Blaze swipes second.
I'll tell you what, I think he knew a little more Yoda talk. Where he was. What he was doing. I know that's your favorite.
Yeah. That's a good one. 1-2 to Marvin Alcantara. And time's called behind the dish. By the way, in case you're just joining us, we're not crazy. Bottom of the 5th in Salem, 5-1, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. Runner off a second, one down, count is 1-2 to Marvin Alcantara. Pitch, kicks and deals. Swinging a chopper left side, Passiola on a hop wheel glove, throw to first, it's well in time for out number 2. So Alcantara retired on the 5-3, and here's Nelly Taylor Jr., now the center fielder.
Who built C-3PO? Oh boy.
All right, and let's keep talking about Star Wars. So Star Wars is a great movie. Just to give some folks listening at home, we have some people on the field who are not supposed to be. So Star Wars.
It's a good flick.
Yeah. Well, Marvin Alcantara, by the way, he just bounced out. Nelly Taylor is at the plate just to reset the stage, if you will. 2 outs, runner off a second. The Sox trail it 5-1. And here's Taylor Jr. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to Taylor. Long look, and he winds and fires. It skips in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Today for Myrtle Beach, 3 hits for the Pelicans, 1 for the Salem Red Sox. 2 errors for Salem as well. Pelicans do not have 1. It's been a big difference in this ball game where the hits have been scarce, if you will. One ball, no strikes. Winds and fires. Misses high and outside on a fastball, and it's 2-0. Nelly Taylor Jr. now down to 225, but he's hit some balls hard. Skied one to center back in the 3rd, as we alluded to. And he hit his hardest ball of his professional career a couple days ago. 2-0. It's taken for a strike on a fastball outer half, 2-1. Scalded a ball off the top of the right center field wall. 1-2 off the bat. Highest of Nelly Taylor's pro career in the Red Sox system. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch. Misses low and outside. Moves the count to 3-1. So far in this frame, Antonio Anderson a ground out. Miguel Blaze walked, and Marvin Alcantara a ground out as well.
Who built C-3PO? Did I ask you that one?
Anakin Skywalker did.
How about what is the name of Han Solo's ship?
The Millennium Falcon.
It's true.
3-1. Curls and unfurls. Swinging a pop-up right back towards us. Third base side, and it will fall foul. Count runs full.
Ooh.
And a nice play on a hop by a young fan. A lefty, too.
Yeah. What a play. Impressive.
Impressive play indeed. 3-2 now on Nelly Taylor. Miguel Blaze still standing on second. Just in case, Friley Encarnacion is on deck. 3-2. Kicks and deals. Swinging a pop-up, third base side, same spot as it falls foul once again. Again, a little bit more of a gloomier night here in Salem.
Yeah, the vibes are weird.
The vibes are weird. Right around 60 degrees. The fog has settled in here at the ballpark. 3-2 pitch. He takes it for strike 3 in her half. Got him with a fastball down and in. Taylor Kays into the 6th we go in Salem. 5-1, the Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching the Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 6th here in Salem, 5-1. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox here on a Saturday evening here in Salem, Virginia. It will go 5, 6, 7 in the Pelicans order. Andy Garriola, Reginald Preciado, and Frank Hernandez against the left-hander JoJo Ingracia on for his 3rd inning of work. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us for Game 5 of this 6-game set between the Pelicans and the Red Sox. Myrtle Beach won the first 2. That was back on Tuesday and Wednesday. The last 2 nights, the Red Sox were winners. First time all year long, Salem has won on back-to-back evenings here at home. And now back at it here on Saturday. Well, here's Andy Garriola as he digs in from the right side. Starting right fielder. Lefty on right matchup here. First pitch is a swing and a ground ball right side. Off the bag it goes, and it deflects off the mitt of Encarnacion. Throw to first, though, is still in time for out number 1. A covering JoJo Ingracia made the play, and what a play it was for out number 1.
Yeah, able to snag it down at his right ankle, keeping 1 foot on the bag, and heck of a play. Rarely do you see a pitcher show that much athleticism. A little bit of a web gem by both gentlemen.
Thought that ball was going to trickle foul, too, and it hit off the bag. Deflected off of Encarnacion, the throw to first, and the scoop on the other end by Ingracia. That is as picture perfect as it gets. Here's Reginald Preciado. First pitch, winds fire, squares around a bunt, and it's a strike as he bunts right through it, 0-1. Today for Preciado, he struck out. Also walked back in the 4th. Former San Diego Padre farmhand, 0-1. It misses low and outside, 1-1.
What was Yoda's home in his final
right
years?
Dagobah.
Yes,
the
sir.
rainy planet, as you keep alluding to.
Yeah, that's what it feels like Dagobah here
1-1, wave and a miss at a breaking ball down and in. Ball and 2 strikes.
It's about 55 with a fog and a mist and a little bit of wind and a little bit of rain.
1-2. Winds fires, and just misses low and inside on a fastball below the knees. 2-2.
And again, it's Star Wars night. here
Yeah,
at the
so this is
ballpark.
why we're doing this. We're having some fun here on air. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3.
Quick work here by JoJo Ingracia. How about number 5 on the day?
Preciado down on strikes for the 2nd time. 5th for JoJo, and here is Frank Hernandez, the catcher.
Chancellor Palpatine was which Sith Lord?
Oh, now that I don't know. He eventually was the Emperor, but I forget.
Think about it. You're overthinking it.
What's the context of the question? First pitch. Wave and a miss. 0-1.
Darth what?
Sidious?
Yes, he's Darth
Okay,
Sidious.
there you go.
Yes. Even I knew that, and I wasn't a...
Really?
Yeah.
0-1. Pitch. Wave and a miss again. 0-2.
Although the phrasing of the question is a little confusing.
Yeah, sure.
Han Solo was frozen in what?
Carbonite.
Yes. Dude, you're cooking.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frank Hernandez at the dish. 1 for 2 on the day. Pitch. It's a breaking ball down and in, 1-2. Single back in the 3rd for Hernandez. He struck out in the 4th. And just in case he reaches, Christian Olivo, the left fielder, awaits on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curls and unfurls. Skips in the dirt back to the backstop, 2-2.
You used this earlier today. Finish the quote from The Mandalorian. This is the
way.
Indeed. Who got rid of Jabba the Hutt?
Was it Boba Fett? 2-2. Skips in the dirt again, moves the count full to 3-2.
Princess Leia?
Oh, yeah. Oh, like the whole group did, kind of.
Yeah, true.
Oh, true. Yeah, Princess Leia, that makes sense. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hernandez at the dish. 3-2, winds and fires. It misses low again, and a 2-out walk.
Here's a spoiler for you. Anakin Skywalker grew up to be who?
Darth Vader.
Come on. Okay, this one's good. I would have known this one, too. The Lion King's Mufasa, also think The Sandlot.
Yep.
In which Star Wars character?
James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Voiced Darth Vader. And that's a pretty well-known, even if you're not a Star Wars fan, that's pretty well-known. Quick meeting at the bump between Daniel McElvany and Jojo Ingracia.
Per Yoda, what is the path to the dark side?
Fear.
Which species is Chewbacca?
A Wookiee.
Padme was the queen of what?
Naboo. Really?
Yeah, you're dialed.
Okay.
What is Kylo Ren's birth name?
Ben Solo.
Wow.
Pitch to Olivo. Winds fires. It misses. No, it's a strike that just caught the top of the zone at the letters. 0-1. Today for Christian Olivo. 1 for 1. Sack bunt. And also singled back in the 4th. Hernandez off of first. And Gracia deals. Away it goes. 1-1. Went with the fastball.
Who created Star Wars?
George Lucas. Yeah. Lucasfilm. Sox trail it by 4, 5-1 here in the 6th. 1-1. Lefty deals. Swing and a miss. Right through it. 1-2.
Who told Anakin there's another Skywalker?
The Emperor, right? Palpatine.
Yoda.
Really?
I feel like that question is supposed to be who told Luke there's another Skywalker.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm
They were
pretty
on different sides.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a typo.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. Olivo down on strikes. Number 6 on the day for Jojo and Gracia. And to the home half of the 6th we go in Salem. 5-1, the Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 6th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 5-1, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Sox. Sox trying to mount a little bit of a rally here as it goes 5, 6, 7 in the Red Sox order. Encarnacion, Nathaniel Yaten, and Remy De Leon, the starting third baseman. The right-hander Egbert is out for his 3rd inning of work. And man, oh man, Yes, he did a nice job so far, as here is Encarnacion, who digs in from the right side. Tonight's starting first baseman for the Salem Red Sox. We've seen him all around the infield thus far. First pitch as he kicks and deals. Wave and a miss, breaking ball and a beauty, 0-1. Today for Encarnacion, he struck out looking back in the first, also bounced out to second in the third to Alexis Hernandez. 0-1, winds and fires. It's a wave and a miss at another breaking ball, 0-2. And I mean, it just kind of feels like Egbert continuing to utilize those breaking balls to his advantage. And this Red Sox order been a little bit out in front, as Encarnacion was there. Riley Encarnacion, 259 on the season, has a rib. 0-2. In the dirt it goes, 1-2. And then for Egbert, he's done such a solid job because he relieved Juan Bayo, who did a nice job in the starting spot for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. He went 3 innings, a hit, a run. It was earned. First the 1-2. Wave and a miss, got him strike 3. And Encarnacion retired on strikes for the second time today. Number 4 on the day for Egbert, and there's 1 down. Brings him to Daniel Uten now. Starting left fielder steps in from the left side of the batter's box. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out to second. Yes, I should say. Second back in the second. 4-3 put out. Then a strikeout in the fourth. First pitch. Swing and a foul ball right back towards us, just beneath our booth by about 2 feet. That was close. That was very, very close.
I was ready.
I was ready too. I was concerned for our crowd mic. Nonetheless, it finds a lucky fan right beneath us. And here's the 0-1. Right back to work. He winds and fires. It's a breaking ball that sails low and out, 1-1. So yeah, 0 for 2 for Uten. He's been swinging a good stick, though. The big 2-run triple was major yesterday for Salem. 1-1. Waves and misses. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2. At the time, that gave Salem a 4-0 or a 3-0 advantage, I should say. Back in the first, they put up 3 in the first and 3 in the second in that one. Didn't look back. And a 7-0 win. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winds and fires high and tight on the fastball. It's 2-2. Still time for the Salem Red Sox to mount a little bit of a rally. Just 1 hit, though, so far on the day. 1 run, it was scored in the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Breaking ball low and outside. The count runs full. Yeah, so 1 hit on the day. It was off the bat of Framey De Leon, who scored back in the second. 3-2. Righty deals. It's a fastball that just misses outside for ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Uten, and here is Framey De Leon right on cue.
You'll take that, maybe spark a little something here. Down 4 runs. The problem is, Carter, you're only getting out hit 3-1, so
yeah,
a couple of gifts.
No doubt about that. Here's De Leon, who digs in from the left side. Switch hitter for the Salem Red Sox. Single and a walk so far today. Egbert now working through the stretch as he kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow center. Right there is Espinoza. Takes 2 steps in and will make the grab head high for out number 2.
Yeah, just got underneath that one a little bit. 89-mile-an-hour changeup in her half. And
so De Leon is retired, and here is Daniel McElvany now, starting catcher for the Salem Red Sox. So the Sox got that 1 run in the second. Myrtle Beach got 3 in the third. That was on a 3-run bomb off the bat of, right on cue, Leonel Espinoza, who just made that grab in center. First pitch to McElvany. A righty-on-righty matchup here as he will wind and fire. Misses low and outside, 1-0. The Pelicans then got 2 more in the top of the 4th. 2-run single through the right side for Christian Olivo. And that's where we currently stand in this one. 1 ball, no strikes. Kicks and deals. Misses outside again. Same spot. 2 balls, no strikes. Daniel McElvany is an interesting piece in this order for Salem. Walked and struck out today. And with Johan Fran Garcia, at least, down for the moment, we're not sure what his injury exactly is. 2-0. It just misses low and inside below the knees, 3-0. This is quite an opportunity for both McElvany and Juan Montero to kind of fill in the meantime in that spot behind the plate for Salem.
Johan Fran and Jostingson both featured on tomorrow's poster giveaway.
3 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Trims in for a strike inner half, 3-1. You had Star Wars Day today. You got a poster day tomorrow. I believe there's an ice cream social after the game, too. You have to check that out. 3 o'clock first pitch.
I know I will.
You 10 off of first. 3-1. Winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Count runs full. Just in case, big out. Albert Felice is on deck as McElvany will call time and think things over. Bottom of the 6th, 5-1 Pelicans on top. Game 5 of the 6-game set. The Red Sox have won the last 2 here in Salem. Runner will be off on the pitch. 3-2, winds and fires. Just misses low and inside, and there's ball 4. Well, you'll take that if you're the Salem Red Sox. Now first and second, 2 down for Big Al.
Great at-bat by Daniel McElvany. Disciplined at the plate. Held off on that last one and sets the table nicely for Big Al. Then, maybe they can get this thing back around to the top of the order.
So far today for Albert Felice, 0 for 1. He walked in the second. And then back in the 4th, he popped up in foul ground to Reginald Preciado. First and second, 2 down. First pitch to Big Al. Kicks and deals. In the dirt it goes, 1-0. And you mentioned it, Gio. Big Al can reach. You got the top of the lineup waiting on deck with Antonio Anderson, who has been good recently for Salem. Nice spot here if you're the Red Sox. You're 10 off of second. McElvany off of first. 1-0 coming to Albert Felice. Pitch. He swings, crushes it down the left field line, though it trails way foul. And it evens up the count at 1-1.
Sabered that one, if you will, 100 off the bat.
And we talked about this earlier in the broadcast. Big Al has gotten a hold of some as of late. And by that I mean hit the ball triple digits off the bat. Line out to Christian Olivo the other night. Hit it well, just right at him. Big spot here. 1-1, pitch. Swing a line drive through the right side for a base hit. Around third, U10, and he will pump the brakes there as the bases are going to be loaded with 2 down.
Timely hitting, biggest moment of the ball game up to this point. Didn't bring anybody in, but loaded them, and that was so crucial for Big Al to get aboard, Carter. A guy that was, not the best hitter in that lineup, but comes through in a clutch moment when you needed it. Sets the table here beautifully for Antonio Anderson.
Big time for Big Al. Well, here's Antonio Anderson. Spot of the ball game so far. 18th best prospect in the Red Sox organization. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He does have an RBI. First pitch, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that trims in for a strikeout or half, 0-1. So how to get that RBI? Well, it was a sac fly back in the second, scoring Framey De Leon, who flew out earlier in this frame. 0-1. Winds and fires. Wave and a miss, 0-2. Quickly down in the count is Antonio Anderson, former 3rd-round pick in the 2023 MLB draft. Just in case, Miguel Blaze is on deck. Big spot for Anderson. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. He swings and pops it up. Into left. Olivo right there. Takes 2 steps in. And will make the grab, crashing into the shortstop Hernandez, who just kept on trailing back for whatever reason for out number 3. Well, to the 7th we go in Salem. Sox leave them loaded in the 6th. 5-1. Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
To the 7th we go here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 5-1, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans stand atop the Salem Red Sox here in Game 5 of this 6-game set. Carter Hill alongside Giovanni Hader on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on Star Wars night and your Saturday evening. And May the 4th be with everybody on May 4th, 2024. 9-1-2 in the Pelicans order. Alexis Hernandez, Leonel Espinoza, and Fabian Pertus will all dig in against the left-hander Jojo Ingracia, who's back on for another frame. He has been solid so far out of the bullpen for the Salem Red Sox and trying to keep it a 4-run game. His first pitch is swung through and missed. It's 0-1. Alexis Hernandez so far today walked back in the third, also a strikeout in the fourth. Very capable bat in this Pelicans order. 0-1, winds, fires. It's a check swing at a breaking ball. Doesn't matter. It's a strike in or half. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez, the 21st best prospect in the Chicago Cubs organization. Right behind his brother Christian. 0-2 is a breaking ball that scampers low and outside. It's 1-2. Just hitting 165. But again, we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. In the 9-hole, this could be a good spot for him to turn the order around. 1-2. High and away it goes all the way back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, Carter, wanted to bring something up here. Sox have kind of left some opportunities on the table here. A little bit of meat on the bone, so to speak.
2-2. Way outside. Count runs full. Went with the fastball and misses.
Coming off leaving the bases loaded, right? Left a runner in scoring position in the 5th. Left another on in the 4th. Left 2 in the 1st and the 2nd. They've left people aboard every inning but the 3rd.
3-2. Breaking ball that's in there for strike 3. It bent in on the outer half. Hernandez was a little surprised. He probably thought it was a little high, but it did catch the zone, and Andrew Schrock rings him up for out number 1.
But let's see, the 6 offensive innings that they've had, in 5 of them they've left people on, and in 4 of those 5 they've left runners in scoring position.
Yes. First pitch. He swings and misses, does Leonel Espinoza, 0-1.
And then in 3 of them, you've left multiple runners on, and in the last one, you left them loaded. I mean, you're just leaving some meat on the bone.
0-1. Kicks and deals. Swinging a lifter. Shallow center. Ranging in is Taylor. He's got room. He dives, and he can't make the play, and it scampers away. To second goes Espinoza, and he will stop there with a 1-out double to put the Pelicans in business here in the 7th.
Yeah, you know, I applaud Taylor for trying to make that play. Would have been a tough play. Luckily, with the wetness of the grass, it just kind of stuck and didn't keep coasting, because if it got super far behind him, it definitely could have turned into a worse situation. But they were there to back him up, Blaze and U10 both, and here comes Juan Rivera to talk it over.
Yeah, he'll have a chat with Ingracia. There is a right-hander loosening up in the Salem bullpen. Nelly Taylor Jr., by the way, playing center today with, again, Miguel Blaze, who is out in right field for the first time at home this season for the Salem Sox. And again, had an okay read on the ball. Dove out. Got past him. Blaze, thankfully, backing up for Salem. Keeps Espinoza down at second. And here is Fabian Pertus as the mound meeting breaks up. It's been an all-or-nothing day for Espinoza. He struck out twice. Homer now is the double, and Pertus is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch, winds and fires. Breaking ball high and away, 1-0. Top of the lineup for Myrtle Beach. It's really just been Espinoza that has done the damage. He had the 3-run bomb in the 3rd. Pertus has been quieted, still seeking his first hit at single A this year. 1-0. Lefty deals. High and away fastball that's caught a strike beneath the letters, and it's 1-1. Yeah, Pertus just came down from High A South Bend. Now playing in Myrtle Beach at the single A level. First appearance in single A since 2022. 1-1. Breaking ball that's in there for a strikeout or half. Runner now darts for third, and the throw there is not made. Delayed steal for Espinoza. And now time's called, and they're going to, how about this? They're going to call Fabian Pertus out, and Buddy Bailey is not pleased. They're going to say that Fabian Pertus precluded McElvany from making the throw to third, so they're going to call him out. And Espinoza is going to have to go back to second as Buddy Bailey is incensed with our home plate umpire, Andrew Schrock.
I think it's the right call. I think he impedes with his line to throw. That being said, I don't know if McElvany was going to throw regardless.
I don't think he was either. But Fabian Pertus will trot back to the first base dugout. Not so pleased, but regardless, that will end the day for JoJo and Gracia, as Liam Carroll will come out to the bump and take the ball from his left-hander. So the Sox will have a new arm. With 2 down here in the 7th and a runner leading off of second. 5-1, Salem trails. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Nathaniel Cruz is the new pitcher on the bump for the Salem Red Sox here in the top of the 7th in Salem, where the Myrtle Beach Pelicans hold on to a 5-1 advantage over the Salem Sox. So far on the year for Cruz, appearance number 8. He is 0-2 with an 8.10 ERA. 10 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts so far for Mr. Cruz. And he will face off against Christian Hernandez, the 3-hole hitting shortstop for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. So kind of an odd play that we just saw a minute ago. Let's sort it out real fast. Fabian Pertus was rolled by Andrew Schrock to have precluded Daniel McElvany from throwing Leonel Espinoza out at third. So I believe that goes down as a strikeout in the scorebook. Nonetheless, 2 down. Espinoza back to second. And here is Hernandez now, who digs in from the right side. Starting shortstop for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Righty on righty matchup here. Here's the first pitch from Nathaniel Cruz. He kicks and deals. Misses high and away, 1-0. Today for Hernandez, 0-2. He walked in the 5th, but did strike out twice in the 1st and the 3rd. 20th best prospect in the Chicago Cubs organization. 1-0. Righty deals. There's a strike beneath the letters, 1-1. Again, game 5 of the 6-game set. Salem dropped the first 2, but they did win on Thursday and Friday. First time the Sox have won back-to-back home games this season. 1-1, pitch, misses, low and away. McElvany squatting out of his stance to retrieve it. It's 2-1. Just in case as well, Alfonso Rosario, the designated hitter, is on deck for Myrtle Beach. Espinoza still dancing off his second. And he curls and unfurls, swinging a chopper foul, third base side, and it's 2-2. Now 4 hits on the day for Myrtle Beach, just 2 for the Salem Red Sox. Albert Feliz and Framey De Leon had the 2 singles for Salem. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner off his second. Sox trail by 4 here in the 7th. Cruz comes set, and time's called by Andrew Schrock as Daniel McElvany will have the conversation that he wants with the right-hander and Cruz. Again, it's been an interesting night here in Salem. There have been some interesting things that have happened per se, but Star Wars night, vibes are good. Kind of a muggy night, if you will. Around 60 degrees, cloud cover around the stadium. Can't even see the mountains out in the distance like we typically can from our broadcast booth.
It's
on the third
cold.
base line.
It's
Kind of a little chilly. 2-2. Righty deals. Misses low and inside with the fastball. It's 3-2.
Yeah, the temperature has dropped significantly here since first pitch with the sun going down.
Down runs full, Aaron Hernandez. Leading off a second is Espinoza. Base hit here would be absolutely massive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Righty deals. Swinging a pop-up foul, first base side, and we'll reset and do it all over again. Hernandez, too, kind of gives off that, yes, a middle-of-the-order threat, but swings a hot stick. He's at .333 on the season. Homer, 10 ribbies, and has done some damage so far in this series. 3-2, right back to work. And Cruz deals. Way outside it goes. There's ball 4. Missed high and away with the breaking ball. So a 2-out walk. Second of the day to Hernandez. First and second now and 2 down for Alfonso Rosario. Today for Rosario. Struck out twice. Bounced into a double play back in the 4th. Excuse me. Bounced into a put out at second back in the 4th. First pitch. Kicks and deals. Misses low and outside. 1-0. So a big spot here in this ball game. Nathaniel Cruz has got to keep this at a 4-run game, right? Like, run scores here. Tie and run can't come to the plate without another run scoring. Big-time situation for the Salem Sox. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. And it evens up the count at 1-1.
Just trying to find that last out here. Runners on first and second, like you alluded to here, Carter. Huge spot for Cruz to be in to try and keep this offense to have a chance.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Jojo Ingracia started the frame. He dealt 3 innings of, for now, scoreless baseball. The runner off a second and Espinoza is his responsibility. He's off a second. Hernandez off a first. 1-2 to Rosario. Runners take off. It's a breaking ball that misses low and outside, and both runners advance. So a double steal executed to perfection, and the count evens up at 2-2. This team has liked to run at times, but an out is needed to be recorded here because you have Andy Garriola on deck, and we all know what he can do in this Myrtle Beach lineup. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a tipper. Just got a piece of that, did Rosario. And he stays alive. Alfonso Rosario wearing 51 in that road gray for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Leading by 4 here in the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners off a second and third. The pitch. Swing and a chopper foul, and we'll do it again. Rosario just continuing to battle in that right-handed batter's box. This is a guy, too, who we talked about earlier in the week. He was out of Lexington, South Carolina. Played at a baseball academy in high school. This is a baseball guy. And here's the 2-2. He swings and lifts it. Shallow left. This will fall in for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes another, and it's a 2-run single off the bat of Rosario to give the Pelicans a 7-1 lead.
Yeah, well-hit baseball there, Carter. He turns on a breaking ball on the outer part of the plate, but cranked it 92 off the bat. Liner up over the head of Anderson, and nobody had a play on it. 2 runs come in. Not too aggressive from the outfield to get that thing in. Just one of those that you know both runs are going to score.
So now a 6-run deficit for the Salem Red Sox. Here's Andy Garriola. Righty-on-righty matchup here. First pitch, breaking ball that just misses the outer half for a ball, 1-0. Garriola's 0 for 2. Popped up in foul ground. Walked and bounced out back in the 6th. And that was quite the play down the first baseline. 1-0. Skips in the dirt. 2-0. That was the little cue shot, if you will, down the first baseline. Kind of curled back into fair territory. Bounced off the first base bag. Encarnacion couldn't handle it. But a covering Jojo Ingrassi was there to complete the 3-1 connection. Throw to first, not in time. Sliding in headfirst, Rosario, after his 2-run, 2-out single. Reginald Preciado's on deck. He's the first baseman. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner takes off from first. The pitch, a breaking ball that misses, and no throw down to second. As Rosario swipes the bag. Counts 3-0. No shot for Daniel McElvany, as Rosario picked the perfect pitch to run on, it appeared like. A breaking ball that missed, high and inside. He takes second, and the count's 3-0 on Garriola. Now, you got a base open in this situation. I don't know if you play around too much here. 3-0. And it just missed, clipping the outer half on a breaking ball. 4-pitch walk with 2 down. And first and second now for Reginald Preciado. Still, Gio, just 5 hits on the day for Myrtle Beach. It has not been a slugfest.
No, and you hate to point fingers in any way, Carter, but this has happened a couple of times now when Nathaniel Cruz comes into a ball game. Not that the Sox were playing with a lead here by any means, but things just kind of unravel a little further.
2 runs are already in. First pitch to Preciado. It bends low and outside, 1-0.
Last outing at Carolina, he went 1 inning, gave up a hit, a run, and 2 walks. Just pitched the 1 inning. Before that, earlier in the week, went 1 1/3.
1-0. Breaking ball that almost clipped Preciado in the inner half, and it's 2-0.
And he gave up 3 hits for 4 runs. A hit by pitch and a walk as well, so just kind of struggling to throw strikes a little bit. And
now runner darts to third. The throw there, oh my goodness, it sails away. Rosario comes in to score. Garriola digging for third, and he'll stop there. And an E1 on Nathaniel Cruz makes it 8-1 here in the 7th.
I wonder if they're even going to do stolen bag to third, or if that's a 2-bag error.
That's the 2-bag error. Yeah, that's a 2-bag error there in that situation.
Oh, we got Buddy Bailey chance. That is the Myrtle Beach manager, also coaching third base.
7th-year manager in his 2nd stint in Myrtle Beach. Hey, I'd want to come back to Myrtle Beach to coach some minor league baseball.
Not a bad spot to be spending the summer. No doubt about that.
Count is still 2-0 on Preciado. Garriola off at third. 2-0. Went and fires. Breaking ball that almost hit him again. It's 3-0.
Another one, Carter, that just feels like it's gotten away in a hurry in the Sox. 8 runs on 5 hits. You're beating yourself at that point.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that. 2-0. Pitch. Should say the 3-0 is it nearly bent in for a strike. It's a 4-pitch walk. And Preciado reaches with 2 down, and there's runners at the corners now for Frank Hernandez.
Yeah, you wonder how long. You got throwing going on in the Red Sox bullpen. So you wonder how long Cruz stays out there.
Well, here's Hernandez. There is some action in the Red Sox bullpen. It's a right-hander warming up down the third base line, but it looks like he's still just starting to gear up down there. So this could be Nathaniel Cruz's inning for now.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to fully be throwing, right?
Yeah. First pitch to Hernandez. Curls and unfurls. High and tight fastball. It's 1-0. Garriola is down at third. He walked and then scampered to third on the E1. Preciado's down at first after the walk. Rosario was darting for third. They stepped off through to third, and it got away. 1-0. Misses. High and outside on a breaking ball. Moves the count to 2-0. Just got to see a strike now, right? If you're Nathaniel Cruz. That's the key in this situation. Still just 5 hits for Myrtle Beach. They have 8 runs. 2-0. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Caught the outer half of the plate. And back in the count is Cruz. Frank Hernandez today, 1 for 2. Singled in the 3rd. He struck out back in the 4th and also walked in the 6th inning. 2-1, pitch. Swung on, grounded right side. Glove there at second by Alcantara. Throw to first is there to record out number 3. But 3 more runs crossed for Myrtle Beach as it's stretch time in Salem as we move to the home half of the 7th, 8-1. The Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching to Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 7th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. It is an 8-1 Myrtle Beach Pelicans lead over the Salem Red Sox as the right-hander Egbert is back on the bump for Myrtle Beach as it goes 2-3-4 in the Red Sox order. Mikael Blaze, Marvin Alcantara, and Nelly Taylor Jr. So a nice spot in the Salem lineup, but you're down by 7 runs. You kind of need a little bit of a spark to get going here and continue to try and chip away just a tad. Here's Blaze, 4th best prospect in the Red Sox organization. 0-for-2 on the day. He's got a walk. That was back in the 5th. He's also struck out, popped up to the second baseman, Alexis Hernandez. Righty on righty matchup here. First pitch as he curls and unfurls. Breaking ball in there for a strikeout or half. It's 0-1. Miguel Blaze is playing right field tonight for the Salem Red Sox. Shifting over from center, his normal position is 0-1. Is skipper in the dirt outside. 1-1 it goes. Tell you what, though, Blaze hasn't really had an opportunity out and right, but this is an opportunity to show off his defensive versatility. 1-1, pitch. In the dirt it goes again. 2 balls and a strike. You know he plays a good center field for the Salem Red Sox, but you can play some right, too. Obviously, that's what Boston wants to see as he's trying to make his way up in the system. 2-1, pitch. Swings and grounds it left side. Pertus on a hot gloves, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 1. So Blaze retired for the 3rd time today, and here is Marvin Alcantara now, the second baseman. Oh for 3 day for Marvin. Kind of done everything, right? I mean, he flew out in the first. Lino Espinoza also struck out and grounded out. That was back in the 5th. First pitch from the right-hander. Kicks and deals. High and tight fastball. It's 1-0. Also, by the way, all the Star Wars jerseys here this evening have now officially been auctioned off here in Salem. 1-0. There's a strike in or half on a fastball at the knees. Evens up the count at 1-1. Some bargains out there, if you will. If you're a Star Wars fan, that is a must-have with the jerseys the Red Sox are wearing. 1-1. Swings and pops it up foul. First base side. It's 1-2. Again, you have like the scavenger look, if you will. In Star Wars, you have like a lightsaber satchel and then Baby Yoda on the right side of the jersey. 1-2. Swinging a pop-up foul again, back to the net. And we'll reset and do it all over again. Baby Yoda, of course, Grogu from The Mandalorian. We're biased. We saw a lot of good Star Wars jerseys. I think the Salem Red Sox may have the best out there.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
1-2. In the dirt it goes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On SportsCenter this morning, there was a specific hit about the Salem Red Sox.
That was really something.
ESPN SportsCenter this morning in Bristol, Connecticut, with a jersey on hand. 2-2. Swings and bounces it left side. The backhanded Hernandez gloves, throws to first, and there's a 6-3 putout for out number 2. Vacuum down at short by Christian Hernandez, and there's 2 down.
Like that one.
We heard that in the car,
Yeah,
coming
we
over
did.
here today. Nelly Taylor Jr. now center fielder. Struck out, flew out, and he walked back in the first. Righty on lefty matchup here. First pitch. Egbert deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike in her half, nothing in one. Still just 2 hits on the day for the Salem Red Sox. Myrtle Beach has 5, 3 errors for Salem as well. 0-1, rocks and fires, and there's a strike out of half on a fastball, quickly 0-2.
It really is a rock, too.
He completely takes his momentum with him
Like bends
with
in
his
half.
front leg. 0-2, here it is again, the pitch. He swings and misses, and there's strike 3. Taylor Jr. retired on strikes for the second time today. And let's go to the 8th in Salem. 8-1, the Pelicans on top. I'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching the Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th here in Salem, 8-1. The Pelicans lead it over the Salem Red Sox in Game 5 of this 6-game set. And as Francis Hernandez takes over on the bump, let's send it to our own Giovanni Heater to close us out on the play-by-play.
Appreciate it, Carter. One more time, the top of the 8th inning on a chilly night here in Salem. 8-1 the score. Myrtle Beach on top as they look to take a 3-2 lead in the series. We'll do it one more time tomorrow. Red Sox, an opportunity to try and come back here. Sox have won 2 straight, maybe a chance at a third, but a lot of work to do with just 6 outs, I should say, left to play. Trailing 7 runs, Christian Olivo ready to lead us off for Myrtle Beach, ready to go 8-9-1 in the Pelicans batting order. Francis Hernandez kicks and deals. The first offering, a fastball, misses high and away, and the count now 1-0. Well, Francis Hernandez on the bump for the Red Sox, the 4th arm so far tonight, the 1-0. Fastball misses upstairs once more, and the count now 2-0. His jersey was actually just won by our friend up at the press box, Damien, who brought us the lightsabers we were partying with earlier today. It's the 2-1 called to strike on the inside corner, and the count now 2-1. So officially all the jerseys have been auctioned off down on the concourse. Hernandez winds and fires, 2-1 offering. Breaking ball runs high, and the count now 3-1. Hernandez 0-2 on the year with a 10.91. A little bit of an inflated ERA there. Brings home the 3-1. Swing and a line drive high into the air left field. U10 underneath it, and he makes the hip-high grab for out number 1. Christian Olivo retired on a fly out to left, and it brings up the 9-hole hitting second baseman, Alexis Hernandez. First, though, a quick mound visit here as Juan Rivera is out of the dugout to have a conversation after just one batter faced by Hernandez. You got Muggsy chants going on the concourse. Muggsy having a good time. A lot of Star Wars costumes out in attendance. And despite a lot of rain in the forecast, we ended up getting a full baseball game in here thus far, knock on wood, and pretty good crowd came out to hang around for it. First pitch on the way. And it misses high and in to Alexis Hernandez. He ducks under a fastball. Count now 1-0. Francis Hernandez, last outing was earlier this week against Myrtle Beach as a strike clips the outside corner, and the count now 1-1. Went 2 1/3, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, and a homer. As here's a high fly ball into shallow right field. Underneath it is Miguel Blaise, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Making quick work here with back-to-back flyouts. We turn it back to the top of the order for the Pelicans. Lionel Espinoza ready to dig in. So that first one was on Tuesday. And again, that homer came off the barrel of Andy Garriola. He had 2 on the night. First pitch to Espinoza misses inside. The count now 1-0. Also dealt 2 strikeouts and a walk. Hernandez kicks and deals the 1-0. Skips up in the dirt with a fastball, and the count now 2-0. Nobody on, 2 gone, 8-1 lead. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball misses outside, 3-0. Myrtle Beach playing with a 7-run advantage here. They look to claim their 3rd in the 6-game set. 3-0. Fastball misses inside and a 4-pitch walk as a 2-out base runner and Lionel Espinoza.
Yeah, and again with 2 outs in this situation, if you're Hernandez, just trying to finish off the frame. Trailing by 7, 3 up, 3 down would have been nice to give your offense a shot, but again, you yield the 2-out walk. Just got to attack the next hitter in Pertus.
Here's Fabian Pertus. He digs in, righty on righty. First pitch on the way. Swing at a sky-high drive, straightaway center field. Going back is Taylor into the gap in right center, and he makes the catch 1 foot before the warning track for out number 3. Well, Pertus got a hold of one, but just got a little too far underneath it, and in 4 batters, the Pelicans are retired. Bottom of the 8th. After this, it's time for Sweet Caroline here in Salem. Sox down by 7, looking to make a comeback happen. 6 outs left to do it. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater. Back in a jiff. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Hey, Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 8th on Star Wars night from a galaxy far, far away. 8-1, the Pelicans on top of the Red Sox. Down 7 runs, Salem trying to see if the bats can come around just a little bit. Being out-hit 5-2, but 3 Red Sox errors have allowed the Pelicans to own a 7-run advantage. 5-6-7 due up for the Sox. Fraley Encarnacion, Nathaniel Uten, and Framey De Leon. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater with you. What has turned out to be a misty, kind of spooky, chilly night here at the ballpark.
That's kind of feel like what the weather should look like on like a Halloween night per se.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Encarnacion digs in, righty on righty, the first pitch. And a fastball simmered in there at the knees for a strike. 91 on the gun, 0-1. New pitcher on the bump for Myrtle Beach. He winds and fires the 0-1. Swing and a miss, high fastball in the zone. 0-2. Nico Zeglin, 24-year-old right-handed pitcher out of Walnut Creek, California. Played his college ball at Long Beach State, the 0-2. Nub down the right field line on a check swing. 0-2, it'll stay.
Walnut Creek, California. You ever been?
No, I've never been further west than Vegas myself. How about you?
No, I'm not. Just
No?
was checking. See if you had any positive reviews on Walnut Creek, California.
Okay. Well, I know, Carter, if I quiz you on Long Beach State's mascot, you'll nail it. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball downstairs. It falls in front of Hernandez. He scoops, and Frank turns it on to first in time for out number 1. They're the Beach,
They are.
but they also have a baseball nickname, my friend. Do you know that? I'm sure you do.
The Dirtbags.
The Dirtbags. It's so unique, isn't it?
It's cool. It strikes as like a travel ball organization. You know
It
what I mean?
does. It feels a little inappropriate almost for a collegiate baseball team, but that is like they actually like embody that. Like
Yeah,
well, the whole
it's like
deal.
their MO.
First pitch to Nathaniel U10, fouled back to the screen, 0-1. U10 tonight, a walk in the 6th, a strikeout in the 4th, and a ground out in the 2nd. 0 for 2. 3 plate appearances tonight. He calls time, and the tall left-handed hitter ready to dig back in. Righty on lefty matchup. Zeglin so far this year, he's made 2 appearances. This is his 3rd. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 3.38 ERA. He's pitched just 2 2/3 innings this season, so really not a whole ton of work. Joined the crew just last week while they were in Lynchburg, the 0-2. Fastball, swing and a miss, and Nathaniel U10 sat down on strikes. Second strikeout consecutively here for Zeglin. 3rd strikeout in a row for the Pelicans, dating back to the 7th inning. That came from Kenton Egbert. And now Zeglin just the 3rd arm of the day for Myrtle Beach on what's been a great day for them, giving up just 2 hits. First pitch to Framey De Leon. Fastball misses high, 1-0.
Framey De Leon was somebody who had that single back in the 2nd, ended up scoring on an Antonio Anderson sacrifice fly.
1-0 on the way. Swing at a line drive into the gap in left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and Olivo makes the pinch at chin high for out number 3. Well, the Red Sox sat down in 3 in the 8th, down to their final 3 outs, but first the defense got their work cut out for them in the top of the 9th as well. When we return, 3-4-5 due up for Myrtle Beach. It's 8-1. Pelicans on top. Top of the 9th after this in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to milbstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Well, on Derby Day, we're in the home stretch. Top of the 9th here in Salem. It's also Star Wars night at the ballpark. The Pelicans on top of the Red Sox, 8-1 the score as we head to the top of 9. Francis Hernandez on the bump for the Red Sox. 4th arm of the day, 2nd inning of work for Mr. Hernandez. Ready to face off against 3-4-5 in the Myrtle Beach batting order. Christian Hernandez, Alfonso Rosario, and Andy Garriola. Righty on righty matchup. Hernandez digs in. Red Sox got to shut the door defensively to see if the offense has any magic left. Here's a pop-up, right side, just out into foul territory, and underneath it, the first baseman, Encarnacion, makes the pinch for out number 1.
You showed me the photo finish in the Kentucky Derby earlier today,
Indeed.
and it was about as close as you can get. Also a great angle out in Louisville.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been a big horse racing guy?
Never been a big horse racing guy myself, but we did see that when we went to do Louisville football this year.
We did?
Me and you. First pitch, swing and a miss. to Alfonso Rosario, breaking ball, 0-1.
Yeah, Virginia Tech, Louisville football. The football stadium is right next to Churchill Downs.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there. The cool thing I think about the Derby, as we get a foul tip left side, 0-2, is the fact that it really turns into, like, it's more of a celebrity showcase. 0-2, here's a crush ball into the gap in left center. Underneath it, it's Taylor, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, it's more of like a social event, if you will. I'm not trying to, obviously, disrespect the Kentucky Derby. I'm just saying, like, you see.
Well, they put the fancy suits on.
Yeah, I saw Jason Worth was there today, former professional.
Everyone said he looked a little more like Kid Rock out there, if you know who that is.
There he is.
He had the hat, the long hair, the beard. Righty on righty matchup, first pitch. Garriola looks at a breaking ball down and away, 1-0.
Fog is really setting in here in Salem, too. Like, the fog is almost all the way down to the lights. It's pretty, like, at our vantage point, we can't fully clearly see all the way out to the center field wall, per se.
1-0. Fastball inside corner for a strike, 1-1. 8-1 if you're just joining us here in Salem. Pelicans on top of the Red Sox. They look to win their third of the 6-game set. The 1-1 misses downstairs, 2-1. Red Sox won 2 in a row, but kind of fell flat from the get-go here today after 3 runs scored in the third inning for Myrtle Beach. A 3-run bomb off the barrel of Leonel Espinoza, the leadoff man, and they never looked back. 2 balls and a strike to pitch. Fastball inside, 3-1.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week, right? I mean, like, it's been just a week that defines baseball, I feel like. I mean, the first 2 games were back and forth. Like, the Tuesday game was a blowout in favor of Myrtle Beach. I'll let you get the pitch in.
3-1, swing and a miss, breaking ball downstairs, and the count worked full.
The Tuesday game was a blowout game in favor of the Pelicans. Wednesday was a close one. Myrtle Beach came out on top. Thursday, Sox came out on top in a close one.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out, breaking ball down and away. The Red Sox head to the home half of the 9th, trailing by 7, but hey, crazier things have happened, especially when you got the magic of the Jedi. Star Wars night continues after this, bottom of the 9th on tap here in Salem. You're tuned into Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter @Salem Red Sox, Instagram @Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 9th on Star Wars night from a galaxy far, far away. So we got a misty one. Crowd still hanging around here. 8-1, Myrtle Beach on top of the Salem Red Sox. Heading to the bottom of the 9th. Final 3 outs for the Sox. See if they have a little bit of the force left in those bats. 8-9-1 due up. It's McCalvany, Felice in the top of the order with Antonio Anderson. Still on the hill for Myrtle Beach. It's Zeglin, now in his 2nd inning of work. And Nico Zeglin, the Walnut Creek, California native, was able to sit him down 1-2-3 in the 8th. Pair of strikeouts and a well-hit line out to left field. Carter Zeglin trying to shut the door. Myrtle Beach trying to win their 3rd of the week.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins, if you will. As Connor here, who's helping us out in the booth here tonight, junior at Salem High School, just across town, was alluding to, hey, you know, you're down 7, you're trying to get something going offensively. This is truly where the fun begins. And so hopefully, you know, Salem can get the job done here. You alluded to it. You get to the top of the order, you know, you feel okay about, or excuse me, you will eventually go to the top of the order. You're feeling okay about things if you can get a couple guys on base. You're still trailing by 7, just 2 hits on the day. Just got to find a way to piece a couple hits together, and Big Al has one of those today. He's due up second.
There was a night last year when I was here. Here's the first pitch on the way, and McAlvany looks at a strike on the inner half, 0-1. But the Sox were in a very similar spot, made a comeback, and ended up walking it off in the bottom of the ninth. I think they were down 6 that night. They're down 7 here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball over the plate, 0-2. But crazier things have happened. Way ahead, though, is Zeglin here with an 0-2 count. McAlvany calls time, as you so often see, on a 2-strike count. He digs back in. The 0-2 offering. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, and he sat down on 3 pitches. 3rd strikeout for Zeglin. Sox down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and Big Al now trying to come through with his 2nd consecutive base hit. Had a single back in the 6th that could have scored a run, if you will. If you remember, I think it was Nathaniel Chen, who was around 3rd and had to pump the brakes at the last minute.
First pitch, swing and a miss. High fastball, 0-1.
Big Al does not get cheated on one.
Al is 1 for 2 with a walk. Well, Carter, the thing, too, is, he's got to realize, here's the 0-1. Breaking ball downstairs, 1-1. Even if you clear the fence, you can't do it all in one swing. Like, you just want to be on at this point. Bottom of the 9th. Sox down to their final 2 outs, trailing at 8-1. Zeglin with a kick. And the pitch, the 1-1. Fastball called the strike at the letters, 1-2.
Big Al was not a fan of that one. Did appear like he got the outer portion of the zone.
1-2 on the way. Fastball high, 2-2. Well, it's a good time to tell you what's going on across the organization for the Red Sox. Top of the organization, Boston. They were in action with Minnesota. Carter, how did that thing end earlier today?
We were listening to it on the way here.
Fastball misses high and in, and the count now 3-2. Yeah, once we got here, they were still playing. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Albert Feliz. Nobody on, 1 gone. 8-1 lead for Myrtle Beach, bottom of the 9th here in Salem.
Red Sox lost 3-1, by the way.
I thought so. Zeglin winds and fires, payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a fastball outer half. 4th strikeout. 4 and 5 batters. 2 away.
By the way, just got this nugget from Tyler Katz. Of course, your broadcast partner last year is in the booth next door. 28 combined strikeouts tonight between these 2 teams.
Crazy. Righty on lefty, here's Anderson. Sox down to their final out as he fouls away the first pitch, 0-1. Well, at the very, very bottom in the Florida Complex League, the FCL Red Sox fell to the FCL Twins, just like at the top.
And they just got started today, I believe, the FCL.
8-6 was the final there. In Portland, up in Double-A, the Red and Fightin' Phils beat the Portland Sea Dogs 13-4. That was in Game 2. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. Weird to see Portland lose because they're, 1, very good, 14-9, and 2, they're so talented.
Mm-hmm.
With Teal and Meyer and Roman Anthony. Well, they also had to make up the rest of a game, as here's a fly ball left field towards the Red Sox bullpen foul, 2-2. That was a makeup of a game back on May 2nd a couple days back, and Portland won that one, the resumption, 2-1. Lehigh Valley and Worcester up in AAA. Worcester came away with a 4-0 win. Here's the 2-2 to Anderson. Swing at a chopper, left side. Gloved on a hop by Hernandez onto first for out number 3. That'll do it here in Salem. The final score on Star Wars night. Myrtle Beach wins it 8-1. They win 3, leading the series over Salem 3-2. We'll do it one more time as the Red Sox will try and even things up tomorrow at 3 games apiece and split for the 2nd week in a row. Final thoughts on the ball game tonight.
Top one for Salem. Just kind of got away early. You know, you got the 1-0 lead and then 3-run bomb off the bat of, you look at Lino Espinoza, what he did in the 4th. Gave Myrtle Beach a 3-1 lead. Didn't look back after that. Pelicans had only 5 hits, really. Salem, though, just had 2. That was for the Salem Red Sox. So the Pelicans have at least clinched a split of the 6-game set, and the Salem Red Sox will try and make sure that it is a split tomorrow when they go back at it at 3:05.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow, 3:05 p.m. first pitch.
By
That
the way,
means
may the force be with
hey,
you.
may the force be with you, my friend. Hey, what's that line? I love you. I know.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
there you go. There you go. All right. 8-1 the final score here. Myrtle Beach wins it. We'll see you at 2:40 for a pregame tomorrow. 3:05 first pitch. One last time. And then the Sox head on the road for 2 weeks, and we'll say so long for a couple of weeks before seeing you right back here for another home stretch. He's Carter Hill. For everybody in the room to our right that makes the magic happen, for our video production manager, Stephen Langdon, my broadcast partner, Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater, saying so long and good night from Salem. 8-1, the final score. Myrtle Beach wins it.
Today's broadcast has been a presentation of the MILB, Diamond Baseball Holdings, and the Salem Red Sox. Be sure to keep up with the Red Sox at MILB.com/Salem. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.